Okay, well, this time around, we're back, but this time around, we're checking out the Xbox version of Truck World Simulator, which is called Truck World Australia First Hole Simulator. It is created by Infinity Lab Studio, the same studio that brought you Taxi Life, which was good. I enjoyed Taxi Life. I just wish that there was more than just Barcelona map, but I did enjoy Taxi Life. It was a good game, and so this is the same company that actually it's working on this game, Truck World Australia. Now, unfortunately, it's not available on PC demo. It's not available on PlayStation demo. The only demo that's available that's exclusive, it's Xbox for some reason. So if you want to play this on PlayStation demo, doesn't exist. If you want to play this on the PC, Steam demo doesn't exist. The only place the demo exists for some reason, it's on the Xbox. Maybe this indicates that this might become part of Game Pass. I would not be surprised if this becomes part of the Game Pass. If they're doing an exclusive deal like this for the Microsoft, for the Xbox, so this tells me that most likely this might end up on the Game Pass. Most likely, because you have to ask yourself a question: why is Infinity Lab Studio doing a special demo? Well, it's more than just a demo. It's like the prologue, first whole prologue. Why are they doing this only especially for Xbox? So if they're doing it especially for Xbox, that means that we might get a special uh, Game Pass, you know, Game Pass Truck World Australia. I don't know if it's going to be released with the Game Pass, but something indicates that it will be a Game Pass game. Now I'm just speculating. I don't know. It's possible that they may not. Uh, but why would you release a demo or prologue specifically on the Xbox and nowhere else? Like, not on the PlayStation, not on the Steam PC, especially on the Steam, right? So this tells me that this is like this could be a Game Pass deal. Hey, what's up, Brendan? What do you think, Brendan? You think this might be on the Game Pass because of the fact that it's only available on the Xbox? Uh, what do you think? I have a feeling this might end up on the Game Pass day one, honestly. But we'll find out more once we approach whenever the release date is. Right now, there is no indication of release date. I checked the Infinity Lab Studio. Infinity Lab Studio is the. Let's look at the games that they have. Infinity Lab Studio. Um, I don't know. This might be a Game Pass. Yeah, I think so too, man. Look, everybody who's watching, I'm only speculating, okay? So don't be like going crazy on me. Oh, you think you know everything? No, I don't know everything, but both me and Brandon now we're thinking, right, Brandon? Because you told me about this game and you told me it's only on Xbox, and I was like, what? Only on Xbox demo? Like what? So both me and Brandon probably are thinking, and again, we're speculating. We don't know for a fact, but because it's only on Xbox, a demo. We're thinking maybe they have an exclusive deal. Because why would you release a demo just on Xbox? Why not release it on PlayStation? Why not release it on Steam, right? But only on Xbox? That tells me that they might have a special deal. And yeah, let me know if it's on Steam. I looked around, I couldn't find it. But for right now, the only place I found it was the Game Pass. I mean, not the Game Pass, the Xbox. But I have a feeling it might be on the Game Pass. And this is the same company that did Taxi Life. Taxi Life. I have Taxi Life. I played it. I actually enjoyed Taxi Life. I know they had some issues and problems in the beginning of the game when it was released, but I did play Taxi Life. I used my racing wheel. I've done a bunch of live streams. My only thing with the Taxi Life was I wish that expanded the map from Barcelona to somewhere else. Would have been nice, like if they went to Berlin, or some other places in Europe, like maybe Paris. But I did enjoy the Taxi Life. So, I'm kind of excited about this because it is the same developers who did Taxi Life. So that gives me a hope. A hope that this could be good. Now, let's just make one thing clear. And I know my friend Brendan knows this. And I know Brendan knows this. Once American Truck and Euro Truck come out next year, once they're released next year, no one will really care about any of these other truck games, because once truck, American Truck, and Euro Truck comes out on a console, no one will really bothered with these other games, because American Truck and Euro Truck is the best there is. So once American Truck, Euro Truck comes out the console, man, no one will bother with all these other games. But anyway, let's go check it out. The game's installed. We're gonna go play it right now. Alright. Let's play the demo. Alright. Alright, cool. Well, once the demo becomes available on the Steam, you let me know, Brendan. Hype Train. Truck World Studio. Hype Train. I thought it was Infinity Lab Studio. Oh, that's a publisher? So Hype Train is developer. Okay. Graphics. I gotta turn off the music volume. I can't have the music playing because, uh, oh, there is a demo? Really? How did I not find it though? That's weird. That's interesting. Wow. Wow, they do have it on a PC. Okay, well we'll check it out. We'll check it out tomorrow. But right now, let's stick with the Xbox version. But thank you for letting me know. Wow. How did I miss that? Damn. How did you find it? Let me see if it's available on a Boosteroid while I'm at it. Hold on. Let me see if the Boosteroid has it. Or is it Truck World? Truck World Australia first hold. No, demo's not available on the on the Boosteroid. So we cannot play it on a Boosteroid, but I can download it on my own PC, uh, which I will do. We'll check it out on my PC. Uh, Let me download it. Let me add it to the library. Okay. And let me install it. There we go. I'm downloading it. We'll check it out later. But let's check out the Xbox version first. Let's check out the Xbox version. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Oh, you just typed in the game title and pop up. I guess maybe I was typing something wrong. Maybe I was writing World Truck instead of Truck World or something. I don't know. But maybe I typed in the wrong thing. Most likely that's what happens. I was typing probably World Truck, but it's not the World Truck. It is the Truck World. And I think I typed in World Truck. It's the Truck World. So it's probably my error. All right, so this is the Xbox version. All right, I just want to clarify that's the Xbox version. We're going to check out the Xbox version, and after the Xbox version, Brendan will jump into PC version. Now, it is not available on Boosteroid, not yet, but I'll contact Boosteroid and ask them if they can get in touch with this company, if they can get a demo on a Boosteroid, so we can check it out there too. I'll get in touch with Boosteroid. I'll email them tomorrow to see if they could maybe get in touch with this company. You know, it'll only help, you know, but we'll see. You know, it's all a licensing thing, you know, so we'll see. But I'll bring it up to the Boosteroid. So right now we're not on Boosteroid. I don't want. This is my partner, so I have to have these banners because they're my partners. But we're on Xbox, so we're playing first on the Xbox Series X, and then on the PC. So Xbox, PC. Also, Brendan, can you find out if it's available on a PlayStation? I mean, I hate to be putting you on some kind of like a work here, but if you could check and see if the PlayStation version is available, So that way we can check all three versions, Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. Tell them to get a NASCAR 25 on Booster. Yeah, I'll mention that too. When is the NASCAR 25 coming out? Is it coming out in November? November, I got you. Yeah, I remember you were telling me that. November. Yeah. Yeah, November. I remember you mentioned that to me. All right, so I'm going to wait for Brendan just to double check. See if it's available on PlayStation. And then we're going to check this out on Xbox. And when we finish the Xbox version, we'll jump into the PC version. And we'll check out the PC version. The PC version, we'll see how much we can do with the graphics. It'll probably look better on Xbox version. I mean, the PC version. Because on PC version, we can adjust the graphics and stuff like that. And we'll probably have a better, sharper image, higher resolution. And then if it's available on the PlayStation, we'll check it out on the PlayStation as well. So we'll check it out on all three. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be available on the PlayStation. I mean, why limit yourself, right? Unless you got a special deal, with a certain platform. But if I'm developer, dude, I'm releasing demo everywhere, right? You want to reach out to as many people as possible, right? So, not on a PS5. Wow. Wow. Can I say this? Brendan, I'm shocked. Look at the expression in my eyes. I am shocked. Like, I'm beyond shocked. And I'll tell you the reason why I'm shocked. PlayStation's pretty big. There's a lot of people that plays on PlayStation, man. I know, because I'm a PlayStation fanboy. Everybody knows that, I don't know if people didn't know that, or they're just finding out that I'm because I am a PlayStation fanboy. And if you call me a PlayStation fanboy, I'm not going to get mad, because I am. But I don't like brag about it. I'm shocked that it's not on PlayStation. Because if I'm a developer and I'm releasing a game, a demo, the first place I would put my demo would be on a PlayStation and Steam. But of course, an Xbox, I would put it everywhere, even Nintendo Switch too. I would listen. If I'm a developer, I'm releasing the demo everywhere. But especially PlayStation, dude. The amount of people that are playing on PlayStation, it would be just like, it would be mental for me as a developer, if I was a developer, hypothetically speaking, not to release. Wow. Not to release on a PlayStation. I don't know, I'm just shocked. But anyway, we'll check it out on a PC as well. You're a PC and system fanboy. Can't lie about that. Yeah, I know that. I think you have everything, man. So you are like fanboy of all of that. But me, I'm honest, And look, there's nothing wrong, man. If you're a fan of something, there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong. I don't know why some people get offended when I call them Nvidia fanboy. Some people get like, I hope that Andrew Guds and Jose didn't get offended if I called them Nvidia fanboy. Because I know they love Nvidia, and if you love something, you shouldn't be mad, right? If I call you a fanboy, Nvidia fanboy. But some people they do get it. But if Andrew and Jose got offended, my apologies. No, really, man. If you guys got offended, please let me know. Because I don't want you to be offended, man. You know, I didn't mean nothing by it. I wasn't trying to be a dick about it, or a douchebag about it. It's just I remember, Andrew, you were telling me that you like Nvidia, and you and Shuki had an argument. Well, not an argument, more like a debate, AMD versus Nvidia. And I was Nvidia fanboy as well until I find out about how good AMD is. So I hope you guys don't get offended by that. And if you guys do get offended by me calling you a Nvidia fanboy, then my apologies, all right? Because I don't want you to be offended. If you don't like that term, I understand. Because some people don't like that term for whatever reasons. I don't know. It's just like it rubs them the wrong way. But it wouldn't bother me. Like if you call me a PlayStation fanboy, like I'm not gonna get offended. Like, yeah, I love PlayStation. There's nothing new. You can call me a PlayStation fanboy. It wouldn't bother me one bit, man. No, I would tell you, oh yeah, I love PlayStation, man. I have 3 PlayStation 5s, PlayStation VR 2, PlayStation VR Original, 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, and the original PlayStation 3 Fat that plays PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 games. So I would tell you, yeah, I'm not going to get offended if you call me a PlayStation fanboy. Just like I wouldn't get offended if you call me a Boosteroid fanboy, because I'm supporting the company, I'm partnering with the company, so clearly I wouldn't get mad. But if you guys did get offended, both Jose and Andrew, my apologies, my sincere apologies. So there you have it. Because I don't want you guys to be offended. It's only on a wish list on PS5, no demo. Oh, that's sad. All right. All right, all right, all right. All right. Begin your working day. Move backwards. Hello. So what's going on over here? Looks like the relationship is not working out. The relationship is not working out. Well, that's a shame. Well, listen, if it doesn't work out, hey, I'm available. Listen, if this bozo over here, if things don't work out with this bozo, hey, I'm available. Forget about this bozo. You can hop on with me on this truck, a manly truck, a real manly truck. You can forget about this bozo. All right, just come with me. That's right. You need 1K subscription. I'm sure you'll get there soon. Just keep it up, man. Keep grinding it. Listen, when it comes to YouTube, man, I've been doing this for 12 years, as you know. You just have to keep grinding it, man. It's not easy. Just don't think about it too much, man. Listen, the way the YouTube works is just don't think about the numbers. Just keep grinding it, dude. Because if you keep checking numbers, then you get anxiety because you're like, oh, what am I doing wrong? You're not doing nothing wrong. You have to remember, man, you are a small little dot in this giant universe of YouTube. There's billions of people using YouTube. So many people uploading, so many content creators. So just keep grinding it, bro. Brandon, just keep grinding, keep uploading, keep doing your thing. I told Kemi the same thing, keep uploading videos. I like what he's doing with his walkthroughs on the Chronos and other games that he's putting out there. I told him the same thing, man. Just keep grinding. look at it as a hobby and just keep grinding it. Me, I've been doing this for a long time, so you can't like compare yourself to me because obviously I'm well established. People know me. Uh, a lot of people know me, so I'm well established, and I've been doing this for a long time. So for me, it's a little bit different. Uh, so just keep on grinding, dude. That's it. Well, thank you, man. Thank you for letting me know about Boosteroid, and thank you for letting me know about this game as well. All right, so this is our truck. We're gonna jump in. Looks like this is the right. We're gonna be driving on the right side because in Australia they drive on the right side, just like in United Kingdom they drive on the right side. All right. So it might be kind of weird for you guys to be sitting here on the right side, but you know, let's turn on the ignition. Let me turn on the sound so we can hear it. So where are we going? Where's the map? Is there a map? Yes, I have started my
Morning,
shift.
Base. This is Iron Roo. I'm already on the road, a few minutes into the drive. Over.
Copy that, Iron Roo. Roads are clear ahead. Keep an eye on the weather and drive safe. Over.
Understood, Base. I'll keep you updated if anything changes. Over and out.
So it's on the left side. Okay. Arrive on time. All right, let's see. All right, this is actually not bad. Not bad at all. So far, smooth driving. So far, so good. Like, the steering, it's nicely calibrated. Uh, you can change camera views. Let's look at the camera views. Oh, that's cool. Actually, it's not bad. Not bad. How does that stack up against American Truck? Actually, it's pretty close. In terms of graphics, no. But in terms of like the way the truck drives, yeah. It's pretty close to American truck. Not bad. Smooth ride. This is on Xbox Series X right now. Demo. It looks pretty good, man, on Xbox Series X. I haven't like encountered any issues so far for a demo. Now, this company is the same company that created Taxi Life. If you guys never played Taxi Life, you should check it out. They worked on Taxi Life, so yeah, this is actually pretty good. Sure, the graphics can be improved, of course, which I'm sure they will over time. But so far, so good, man. No, it's good. It's good. My first impressions are the driving, it's good. The graphics are good. But they will be better, of course, as the... I remember, I mean, even the American Truck Simulator, when it came out in 2016, the graphics weren't all that great. But then, as the time progressed, as more people started playing it, then, yeah, the graphics became more advanced. We'll check out the PC version as well. But let's be honest, once American Truck and Euro Truck come to console, nobody will be touching these games. No one will care about these types of games, to be honest, because once you have American Truck and Euro Truck on a console, that's it, man. People will invest so much into American Truck and Euro Truck. They'll invest into a good racing wheel. I'm just being honest, you know. Nothing will be able to compete with American Truck and Euro Truck. But while we're waiting for American Truck and Euro Truck to be released on the console, this is a good substitute. It's a good, you know, it's good to have different choices, you know. Like, we cannot drive in Australia in American Truck, right? So people might want to pick this up because they're like, well, you know, we can only drive in United States and Europe in American Truck and Euro Truck, so we cannot drive in Australia. So the only way you can drive in Australia is through this game. So I could see people picking this up because it's Australia. Down under might, you know. You can adjust the field of view, by the way. There is a way to adjust a field of view. Hold on. If you go over here, Oh, I see. I adjusted my field of view, so it's a little bit better. But feels too far away. I don't know. I don't know if I want to have my field of view be this much. So I will just leave the field of view at 100, where they left it, which is default. Yeah, restore to default 100. This is good enough. So what do you think, Brendan, huh? Looks good. We'll check out the PC version, see how it is.
Iron Roo, we've got reports of a tipped-over truck up ahead. It's blocking the road and traffic is backing up. If you're up for it, can you use your rig to tow those double trailers out of the way? You can drive around the traffic jam using a muddy bypass on the left side. Just a suggestion. Although helping might delay your delivery to the mine, your call. Over.
So you can help out. You could give like a side road assistance, man. That's pretty cool. Let's try that. I like that. That's pretty cool.
Good on you, Iron Roo. Head to the side of the road and leave your trailer there for now. Once you're hitched up to the doubles, take them over to the gas station in Marla. Let's get that road open again. Over.
Okay. Park the trailer. Where's the marked spot? Pull over and park the trailer in the marked parking spot. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see like where I can park this. Uh, I don't see any markings. So let's just. Oh, down there? Oh, is that where it is? Oh, okay. Oh, let's park the trailer. Detach the trailer. How do you do it? Oh, you have to exit the truck. Ah. So that's how you do that. Okay. Okay, it's detached. There you go. Okay. This is pretty cool. No, 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 I don't want the radio. Where's the brakes? Hold on. Hold on a second. All right, that's how you do that. What's up, Shuki? All right, let's go toward the location. Let's give them the assistance they need. Attach the trailer. Ah, so I have to attach the trailer. Oh, it's not going to be easy. So far, so good. Demo's good, Shuki. I would say it's certainly better than the Alaska truck. All right, let's exit. Let's get the cables. Hold on. Oh, that's right. We got to move this. Oh, Jesus. What have I done? Oh, my God. Hold on. Wait. That wasn't good. My problem with Alaska is there's too many things you gotta do. You can't enjoy the ride. And if I can enjoy the ride, I just don't like it. There's too many things you gotta do. I'm not like, I'm more into like a joy riding, you know. With the American truck, I can do that. With the Alaskan truck, it's too many things I gotta do. Just not my thing, man. What the hell was that? Jeez. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm stuck now. Okay, so I'm stuck. Yeah, well, we're stuck. Ah, well, that sucks. Let's check out the PC version. Yeah, I have no interest, Shuki, in Alaska. I gave up on that game a long time ago. There's nothing for me to go back to, really. But if you like it, that's cool. But me, I could care less, dude. I have no interest in that game. Zero. All right, let's check out the PC version. Even if they gave me that game for free, I would never touch it. I have like absolutely like zero interest. Like there's nothing that I like about that game. Like zero. Like I haven't touched it. Like it's been a year, almost 1 year since I touched that game. I really don't care about it. Especially the developers of the game, they're kind of assholes. You know, you give them a criticism, they get all like pissy about it. You give them a feedback, they get all pissy about it. So yeah, developers are kind of assholes. So I like, nah, I don't want to support that. They can't take any criticism. Me and Brendan, man, we tried to like give them a feedback and they get all like pissy about it. So I have zero interest in that game. None. Zero. But if you enjoy it, man, good for you, bro. But yeah, man, I could like care less. They've been working on that game for a year. It's still been a buggy mess, dude. A 1 year, dude. And then they released the PlayStation 5 version after a year later. And still, even the PlayStation version, there's been issues and problems. It's just like 2 years, man. 2 years of development, uh, all these empty. I just listen. I don't like developers with an attitude, and I don't like lazy developers who are like can't even take the a criticism, you know. So I'm not going to like support their game. Why should I? Why should I waste my time playing their game when there's a million times better choices out there? And of course, American Truck Simulator. Jesus Christ. Do I need to say anything else? You know, but people who like that kind of, you know, games where they, you know, I mean, not me, dude. I just could give less than quarter of an inch of a shit, man, about, you know, Alaskan Truck. I could care less whatever they release. I'm not gonna play nothing they release, dude. To me, they left a bad taste. Not just me. I think a lot of people are not giving a shit about that game, to be honest, because of the way the developers' attitudes are. You know, if you can't take the fucking criticism, dude, then fuck your game. I don't give a shit if they fixed it. I don't give a rat's ass. If they, I could use the cheat codes and play that game without doing anything, but I still refuse to play it. I can use the VMod and just have everything, dude. You know that. But I still refuse to play their stupid ass game because the way their attitudes are on the Discord. Oh, he was criticizing our game. Yeah, because you never fixed it. It took you 2 years to fix it, making all these empty promises, and then they get pissed off because you give them a feedback. Like, if you're not going to take the goddamn feedback, then why have a Discord? They don't have a Discord. Don't have a socials. Then don't do any socials, okay? The reason you have a socials, you idiots of developers, is because of that fucking reason. Is to get my goddamn feedback and other people's goddamn feedback. So, yeah, it's a horrible company, dude. And even the guy, it's an asshole. I mean, look, I got nothing nice to say about those guys. They just suck. I don't give a shit what anybody says. They suck. They suck, man. They don't know how to use Unreal Engine 5. Everything's buggy. Always a buggy mess, dude. Why don't you hire some good developers who understand how to use the goddamn Unreal Engine 5? But no, they're just like a bunch of amateurs. They don't even know how to properly code the goddamn game. Nah, dude. No. And then they get all pissy about when you criticize them and tell them that your fucking game is a shit. And they don't have a cloud saving? No, thank you. Yeah, forget about it. Listen, I know they're a small company, but dude, if they get pissed off on the Discord and they block me on the Discord because I giving them a constructive criticism, giving them a constructive feedback, I don't care, dude. I don't care about developers that they can't take the criticism. Okay, if you can't take the criticism, I don't give a shit about your game. I don't care what you make. I don't care what games you're working on. I just don't care. Zero interest. So, and keep in mind, I can use the cheat codes and I can just play that game with the cheat codes, but I still refuse to play that game because it's such waste of my time, you know. But if you guys like it, that's cool, you know. You guys don't have to like stop playing that game because of me. But I'm just letting you know where I stand. So now you know, Shuki, where I stand on that game. So I really don't care, dude. I don't care what they update. You're not gonna see me give a shit about that game. So I'm letting you know, just so you know. Maybe you didn't know, but now you know. All right, let's fix this. Let's get everything to ultra, high. All right, well then, don't mention that game to me ever again, dude. Keep it to yourself. Play it for yourself, dude. I don't care. Nothing about Alaska truck. Especially on that failed developer studio. I haven't heard nothing from them yet. Barely they're making any money on that game. Barely. It's just a shitty ass. It's just like a shitty ass studio, man, and it should fail. A studio like that will fail, trust me. And they're gonna fail because of their rotten attitude. Like, I paid for your goddamn game on both PC and PlayStation. By the way, I mean, Brandon gifted it to me, but still, Brandon paid for it. And they even blocked Brandon one time because, you know, he was saying something about, hey guys, when are you gonna fix this? When are you gonna fix that? Something about the gas station. And they blocked him, and they blocked me. So I was like, fuck that, man. You know, you're gonna block me, you're gonna block Brandon, and we paid for 2 versions of your game. We played your demo. We were giving you a feedback. I was giving them a feedback, and these assholes are having attitude. You should be kissing my ass. You should be kissing my feet, man, for talking about your game. Just for talking about your game. Just for paying for your goddamn game. But no, these assholes are just like with a fucking attitude. So that's the way I feel about them. I don't give a shit about those guys. Fuck your attitude, man. I listen. This is how I work. I treat people the way they treat me. If you treat me with a shitty ass attitude, man, I'm gonna give you even worse attitude. If you treat me nice, I'll treat you nice. But these guys, man, they couldn't even take the feedback. And I told them, what me and Brendan are telling you in the Discord, it's a feedback. And my videos are also a form of feedback. But it's a frustrating feedback. Because you guys keep saying that you're going to fix the game, and you never fix it. You always keep making these empty promises for about 1.5 years, 2 years. 2 years, and you haven't fixed nothing. Now, finally, after 3 years, oh, wow, after 3 goddamn years, here we are, almost 2026. Yeah, you know what? A little bit too late. A little bit too late. Especially since we got all of these other games coming out. Especially since we got American Truck and Euro Truck. Do you really think anybody will give a shit about Alaska road truckers once American Truck and Euro Truck comes out? No one will even care that the game even exists. No one will even give a rat's ass that your game even exists once American Truck and Euro Truck comes out, man. But you know what? I can't support the studio that has a shitty attitude. Just like I can't support a company that it's greedy like NVIDIA GeForce Now. I only support companies who are good. And this is one of the reasons I partnered with the Boosteroid. And this is why I like Boosteroid, because they're the good guys. They can take the feedback. They can take the criticism. They can look at, the feedback and look at, suggestions and things like that. But these guys, they're so full of themselves, man. They couldn't take any feedback. None. They were all pissed off. Oh, yeah, but you have to understand, we're working really hard around the clock, and, we're trying our best. We're working on two different projects. Like, their attitude was the excuse. We're working on two different projects. And they were claiming, maybe something wrong with your computer. Did you update your drivers? Did you update this? I said, yeah, everything's updated. It still doesn't fucking work. I mean, dude, don't even get me started with this. Please don't mention that game ever to me, dude. Shuki, do me a favor, man. As a friend, I'm asking you, do not ever fucking mention that fucking game to me ever again. Okay? If you like it, play it privately. Don't ever fucking mention it to me ever fucking again. I don't give a shit about that game. Okay, so thank you. And don't mention that shitty ass studio developer to me ever again. Now, let's play this. Hold on. Okay, the gamepad. We'll take the gamepad. Everything's automatic, yes. Hold on. Okay, alright, everything's good. Alright. Thank you, Shuki. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is pretty good though. This looks decent enough, I would say. All right, so I got the settings set to ultra. There we go. Begin your working day. Hold on. All right, I'll tell you what. I'm not going to use a controller. I'll use the keyboard and the mouse. Hold on. I'll do this with a keyboard and a mouse. Okay, the resolution set to high. Let me see. Did we get the resolution to high? Yeah, everything's set to high. All right, let's save it. Hold on. TSR 70. Let's keep it at 70. Hold on. Yeah, looks sharp. 35 frames. Not bad. All right, everything's set to high, 4K. It's good. Wait, hold on, man. There's something. I have an issue here with the anti-aliasing. All right, that's better. Ignition.
Iron Rue, this is Base. Can you confirm that you started your shift and let us know your current status? Over.
Morning, Base. This is Iron Rue. I'm already on the road, a few minutes into the drive. Over.
Copy that, Iron Rue. Roads are clear ahead. Keep an eye on the weather and drive safe. Over.
Understood, Base. I'll keep you updated if anything changes. Over and out.
All right. Signal lights. It's kind of similar to American truck with signal lights. The frame rate, it's about 23 frames, which is not that good. Let me see something. Let's keep everything to medium. And let's see now what kind of frame rate we can get. Continue. Alright, so now it's better. Now it's about 38 frames, which is good. Look, there's cows. Is that a bull? It looks like a bull. So far, so good. Even on a keyboard and a mouse, actually. Actually, it's not that bad with a keyboard and a mouse. I played the American truck as well on the keyboard and the mouse. How do you turn on the lights? Ah, that's how you turn on the lights. Ah, they're using the same key binding as the American truck. That's cool. The graphics are okay, but they can be better, which I'm sure they will be if these guys are successful. You know, they'll be able to patch this game up and update the engine, you know, with better rendering. Because I remember when the American Truck first came, American Truck Simulator in 2016, it didn't look all that great. But as the time progressed, as they became more successful, they started utilizing better engine. So it does feel like the driving feels like American Truck, so that's good. Now these guys also worked in Taxi Life, from what I understand. And Taxi Life I played, it was good. I played it. I used the racing wheel. I used my Logitech G29. The only thing I didn't like about Taxi Life was the fact that it was in Barcelona. And Barcelona, man, has these really tight roads for you to, these tight streets. They're very narrow and tight. You know, trying to drive around those streets, man, is really hard. I wish that they had maybe picked a different city, or maybe, you know, Paris, Germany, Berlin, Paris, France, Berlin, Germany, some other place in Europe. Honestly, why didn't they pick New York City? Like, you know, why Barcelona, dude? Why not like New York City? Like, I mean, I understand. Like, if you're gonna do a taxi game, dude, do a taxi game in New York City. I mean, that's the capital of taxis. Are you kidding me? Maybe they didn't have the license to do it, or the permission from the city to do it. Who knows? So they went ahead with the Barcelona. But I like the game. I mean, I enjoyed the game. I played it. Taxi Life, I still have it. I just wish that they had maybe expanded the demo, not the demo, the map to maybe a different city.
We've got reports of a tipped-over truck up ahead. It's blocking the road and traffic is backing up. If you're up for it, can you use your rig to tow those double trailers out of the way? You can drive around the traffic jam using a muddy bypass on the left side. Just a suggestion. Although helping might delay your delivery to the mine, your call. Over.
I'm not going to accept this. Nope. I just want to deliver this cargo. Should I accept this? No.
Sorry, Base. I've got to get this load to the mine on time. Over.
Understood, Iron Roo. No worries. Stick to the plan and keep heading to the mine. Keep your eyes on the road and stay safe out there. Over.
Will do. Iron Root out.
I like that the guy's talking in Australian accent. That's how it should be. I'm trying to get used to being on the left side of the road because in Australia they drive on the right side, so they're most of the time they're on the left side of the road, on the left side of the lane. They have a radio in this game, but I cannot play any music. It does kind of feel like American truck, but not. It doesn't look like an American truck, but it certainly the way the truck drives feels a little bit like an American truck. Do they have a map? Is there like a map to look to see where you're going? Is there like a map? Let me see. Um, can you exit? Hold on a second. They don't have a map, Shuki? Really? No map? Why, dude? Why not have a map? Why not have a map, dude? Let me see what it's like to drive with a controller. Let me plug in my controller. Let's see how the game works with a controller. character movement. Okay. Next, rotate vertical. Rotate horizontal. I already did that. Okay, okay, cool. Accelerate. I see, I like this. You can calibrate. See, I already like these developers. Interact, press the A button. Exit a vehicle. Change view. Ignition. Ignition is going to be my start button right here. Lights. Ignition, hold on. Ignition can be X. Horn. Left turn signal. You see, this is what I like, Shuki, when developers are making it easier for you to adjust everything and input your own preference. All right. CB radio. Parking brake. Parking brake, well, we'll just press the B. You know, I only don't like developers who are like full of themselves, like they think their shit doesn't stink. And like I mentioned earlier, when I first started playing Alaska Road Truckers, I was giving those guys benefit of a doubt. I was like, all right, I like what you guys are doing here. This is interesting, right? And I'm going to support this game. I'm playing the demo, the open beta demo. And then, you know, I got in touch with them. And then I purchased the game. I told them I was going to purchase the game, and I purchased it, you know. And I got that deluxe edition. But every time I would leave a feedback, I would get backlash. I'd be like, well, you know, we need time. You know, it takes time, and time, it takes time. And I get it. I know it takes time. But the least you should do is listen to the feedback and don't just be, you know, pissy about it. Like, the problem with these guys, dude, don't even say it, man. Don't say it. I'll say it. I supported them, But if you watch my live streams, I was super upset with them because they never listen to the feedback. They get upset that you, like when me and Brandon, when we left the feedback, and it was a genuine, constructive criticism feedback. You guys can go back and you can watch that. Was it 3 years ago? Both me and Brendan on Discord gave a constructive criticism. But these guys couldn't take the constructive criticism of the feedback. And they were like, well, you know, we're working on 2 different projects. We're working on a console and a PC version. It takes time. You know, maybe you need to check your updates and check your customization on your computer, and make sure you check your BIOS and update your BIOS and update your drivers. You know, like, dude, I don't need you to lecture me what I need to do. Just, I'm giving you the feedback. Take the feedback. Don't get butthurt, and fix the game. And they didn't do that. So that's why I kind of gave up. I said, I'm not supporting these guys. I'm not supporting this Alaskan Road Truckers. And I gave up on them. Like, I haven't touched that game for like a year. 1 year. Yeah, I haven't touched it for like 1 year. And I'm not planning on ever touching that game. Even though I have it on PlayStation, I have it on PC. I'm never going to touch that game ever again, you know. Because when developers have such a shitty attitude, I really don't care, you know. Like, you're gonna have that kind of attitude, man, you know. You know, and then they block me on the Discord. On top of that, they blocked me on the Discord, and they blocked Brandon on the Discord. I was like, nah. What's up, Jose? How you doing? What I'm simply trying to say, I can't support assholes. If you're an asshole, dude, don't waste my time. If you can't take the criticism of your beloved game, and if you can't take the criticism of what needs to be fixed, you know, that's the whole point of having a Discord. That's the whole point of having a feedback. A feedback is a feedback to let you know what needs to be fixed. And if you get upset, so they only wanted a positive feedback. This was the issue. They only wanted the positive feedback, so that way everybody will jump on that game. Everybody will play it. Like, they wanted so badly the game to be successful, and they turned a blind eye on all the issues and bugs. Jose knows. He was there. He saw the whole thing. He was there. When it comes to Alaska Road Truckers, he knows. And they couldn't take criticism. And I'm like, dude, if you guys cannot take the criticism, that's it. Like, you're not getting my support. Yeah. And then they blocked me. They blocked me and Brandon. Because Brandon was associated with me. He's associated with Mr. Forky. Block him too. We're going to block people because... And then the other guy, I'm not going to mention his name, he started like saying something. Yeah, but you know, you got to give, you know, I don't want to mention his name. You know, I don't want to start some kind of drama here. The guy from UK, you know who I'm talking about. But I'm not going to mention his name. But please don't mention his name on here either, because I don't want to start the drama with this guy. But you guys know who he is, because he's heavily sponsored by all of these companies, you know, all of these simulator trucking companies. And I don't want to start some kind of a drama beef with this guy. But anyway, you know who I'm talking about. But he starts saying something, but Mr. 4K, the way he gets all, you know, super, like, angry about it. Well, I'm frustrated. Yeah, I do get angry and frustrated when the game is not working. And I do leave a feedback that it's angry and frustrated. And that's a feedback. Okay, I'm not going to be like, oh, hi guys. I just want to say I'm very happy that your game's broken. No, not that soft shit. All right? That's not me. You're talking to a 12-inch dick with a giant balls. All right, I don't bend over. All right, for nobody. So if I don't like something, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna give you feedback, and the feedback's gonna be, well, you're not gonna like it, but that's the whole point of a feedback. You're not supposed to be pleasing to your ears. It's supposed to be unpleasing to your ears, so that way you can fix the damn game so it works. But anyway, long story short, this is one of the reasons like I stopped supporting those guys. I stopped giving a shit, and I never touched the Alaskan Road Trucker. It's been a year since I touched Alaska Road Trucker, and I will never touch it. My hands will never touch that game ever again. But anyway, enough of talking about them. All right, let's see. Wait a minute. Rotate vertical. All right, delete that. Delete that. Delete that. All right. Oh, I gotta fix this. Let me see. We still gotta fix this. Rotate horizontal. Okay, rotate vertical. It's a bit of a pain. The one problem I have here is, why do you have to keybind the controller? Why can't you just have it detected from default? The fact that you have to keybind this, it's kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest. It should work right out of the gate. you know. Like, you shouldn't have to go through all this. It's just like listen, developers. This is again a feedback, all right, and don't get butthurt. It doesn't cost you anything to detect the controller automatically from a default. We shouldn't have to go through this. This should be an optional thing. This should be an optional, as an option for you to do this and choose your own preference, whether you're using a racing wheel or what have you, right? This should be a choice, an option. But it's not even an option. This is basically, you have to do this if you want to use a gamepad. And that, to me, is just that it's not from the default plug and play. It's not available. I already have a problem there. So you guys should give a default option, plug and play default option, instead of just like doing this key binding, going and just wasting time doing this, you know. Right, Jose? It's 2025, man. I mean, come on. Jesus. Now I have to do a key binding for the character walking. Move forward. Hold on. We have to delete this. Okay, delete it. Alright, what in actual fuck is going on here? Hold on. Didn't I just deleted this? Oh my god. Oh my god. Now, I can't combine the move and backwards. Move forward and backwards. I can't combine it. Oh, dude, this is so stupid. All right, move forward. What's the problem? I combined. Okay. Combined it then. And now it's backwards. Why is backwards? When I press forward, it goes backwards. When I press backwards, I mean, it's so fucking stupid, man. Yeah. This is so fucking stupid, man. Shit, I have to get used to the fact that pushing forward is backwards and backwards is pushing forwards. Oh, man. So fucking stupid, man. This is ridiculous, man. Right, Jose? It's 2025, man. And then developers get they get mad, they get butthurt when you tell them this. Like, if you can't do a basic necessity, like a basic necessity of plug and play, dude, for a controller, that's just lazy, bro. It's just being lazy. I have to call these developers, that's just laziness to the worst level. That shows me you only care about money. You just want to make a quick cash grab. You don't really give a shit about, like, putting any kind of passion into it. I don't care if you're a small studio, man. If you can do a simple thing, that means you're some lazy ass fat bastard who can't even do a simple thing like plug and play. Detect the controller, plug and play. And these developers needs to be called out for their lazy ass. Yeah, you do that. Yeah, you so I have to do your job. I have to do your work. I have to keybind everything. Don't you think you should be doing that? Plug and play? Isn't that the whole idea of a game? Plug and play? Man, these developers, dude. Prima donnas these days, man. When I plug in my American Truck Simulator controller, it automatically detects. Plug and play. When I plug in my PlayStation 5 controller, automatically detects. When I plug and play my Xbox controller, automatically detects. Now, they do have an option of accessibility if you want to keybind specific key buttons for specific functions. They give you that option as an option. But they're not forcing you to, oh, you must keybind. You must keybind everything. Same thing with my Logitech G29. It's on default, automatically detects everything. Now, if I want to keybind a certain keys, then they give me that option as an option. But they're not forcing me to keybind everything. This game right here, they're forcing you to keybind everything, which is just ridiculous. Just like, come on, guys, man, you know. And then people say, oh, this is why developers don't like you. Yeah, because I'm giving them a constructive criticism. I'm not kissing their ass. I'm giving them a constructive criticism. And if people get butthurt because I'm giving a constructive criticism, well, then go kiss their ass then, you know. This is what people don't understand about me and the way I work. The way I work is I'm like an auditor. I audit to see like how well are you doing. And if I don't like certain things that you're doing as an auditor, I will let you know. So think of me as a Mr. 4K auditor. I'm auditing you to see how your game is. And if you can't take the criticism, well, too freaking bad. Too freaking bad. I gave criticism to Test Drive Unlimited Solo Crown. I did. Oh, I went really hardcore. Oh, I went hardcore. You should see those videos. Believe me, I didn't hold anything back against KT Racing. Shuki knows. I went hardcore on KT Racing. But guess what? Developers of KT Racing, they understood. They're like, we're sorry to hear that you're not happy. We take your feedback in consideration. Every feedback, it's important to us. We appreciate your feedback, and we're sorry that you're not having a pleasant experience. We'll look into the AI driving. We'll work on it with our team. Thank you for your feedback. That's how you do it. That's how you do it as a company. You don't argue with a customer. That's how you lose. I used to be a sales agent. I can't argue with a customer. That's moneymaker. I need him to stay with us. I can't lose him. Or I can't lose her. Ma'am, we understand your concern, ma'am. Let me talk to my floor manager. Let's see what we can do. We'll try to work something out, ma'am. Just give me 1 second. I'll put you on hold for like 1 minute. Thank you, ma'am. I'll be back shortly. And we don't put her on hold for a long time, like maybe like 20 seconds. And then the floor manager comes in, and then he's like, ma'am, we're sorry to hear that you're having issues. My sales agent just told me about this bill that you got. Let me look at your bill. Let me see what's going on, man. Let's work this out. Right? You know, it's like, you don't argue with a customer, dude. But the Alaskan road truckers, they were like, oh, they're going to argue with me. Oh, well, you understand how difficult it is to make a game. That's your reply on the Discord. Do you understand how difficult it is to make a video game? When you start giving me that kind of excuse, dude, I don't even want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you, bro. That's the first thing that comes out of your mouth is, do you understand how difficult it is to make a video game? Jesus Christ. I know, right, Jose? Do you understand how and then they blocked me, Jose. They blocked me and Brendan simply because we were giving this is like 3 years ago, Alaskan road truckers. And the only reason I'm mentioning this is because we're playing a trucking game. Okay, we're playing this trucking game, so I have to mention it. They blocked me and Brendan showed them the video that I was complaining about. And they were like, oh yeah, this guy's unhinged, blah, blah, blah. It's a one thing to take the criticism, but, this guy's, he's criticizing us too much. Does he understand how difficult it is to code these games? We're working on 2 different projects. We're a small team. It's not easy to code these games on Unreal Engine 5. And they blocked me. And they blocked Brendan. And then I stopped supporting them. I was like, nah. Come on, man. I know, Jose. I just can't believe it, man. The pompous ass. Such a pompous ass they are, dude. Prima donnas. They want the good feedback. It's like Leslie Benzies. Only give me a good feedback. We have a fantastic game.
Rue, this is Base. We just got an update from the weather service. A sandstorm is brewing and heading towards the mine. You'll need to get that delivery done before it hits. Remember, sandstorms can cause mechanical problems, and road assistance won't be able to reach you. So get clear before it starts. Over.
This is like Leslie Benzies
Copy
doubling.
that, Base.
This is
I'll
like
push through,
Leslie
make sure
Benzies
it's done
from
in time.
Mind's Eye
Thanks
doubling
for the heads
down,
up.
bro.
Over.
Doubling. Even his actor, the voice actor, was speaking out against the company. It's like, well, this is wrong. And he got paid and he worked for them. But he says, this is wrong, dude. That you knew that the game was broken ass game, and you still released it, man. There has to, dude, this shouldn't be a standard. You took the people's money, you charged them $60 and $70 for the deluxe edition. You took their money and you laughed to the bank, all the way to the bank, and you're doubling down. You're doubling down on this. No excuse, zero excuse of your broken ass game. Mind's Eye. This reminds me of Leslie Benzies, like How to Build a Rocket Boy. Hey, how about not to build a rocket boy? How about to fail? You should change your name to How About to Build a Failure. Let me show you how to build a failure. That should be the name of your company, Leslie. Yes, Leslie Benzies. That should be the name of your company. How to build a failure. How to build a failure. That's how you should call your brand. You should change your name of your company. How to Build a Failure. Get out of here, man. These prima donnas, man. Listen, guys, as gamers, we are passionate gamers. Everybody here is a gamer. Yes, even Jose, and I know he's an NVIDIA fanboy, but I know he's a gamer. Even though Andrew Gods, it's an NVIDIA fanboy, I know he's a gamer. And please, Andrew, don't get butthurt, man. I know you love NVIDIA, okay? I will not get offended if you call me a PlayStation fanboy, because I am a PlayStation fanboy, and an AMD fanboy, and Boosteroid fanboy. I will not get offended by it. But if you guys get offended, then my apologies, okay? But I'm just calling you for what you love, okay? But at the end of the day, we're all gamers here, okay? We're all gamers here. We all are passionate gamers, regardless of AMD fanboy, NVIDIA fanboy, okay? We're all fanboys of something. But we're gamers at the end of the day, okay? As passionate gamers, this shouldn't be a new trend. For the record, you do have a Switch and a PS5. Yeah, but so does the Andrew. Well, I do too. But your love, that's like you have a wife and your wife is NVIDIA, but you also have some mistresses on the side, but your wife doesn't know about it. So that's the way I look at it. Like PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch is your mistress, but she doesn't know about it. Your NVIDIA wife doesn't know. Terrible analogy, bro. I'm sure. Where's Andrew Gods? I think Andrew is. He's mad at me right now. I know Andrew is mad. That's why he's not here. Because like I can't believe he loves AMD. I can't believe he moved to the red side. He side out with Shuki. I know he's butthurt. I know it. Andrew, don't be butthurt, please. Come on in, man. Don't be butthurt, bro. Look, I got a taste of 7900 XT, and 7900 XT is just, dude, I like it. I like the red team. Yeah, and I used to be NVIDIA fanboy, but NVIDIA left me a bad taste in my mouth with the GeForce Now and their half-ass, ass-backward apology letter, okay, which is ridiculous. They want me to come back and pay another $20 for what? For what? No, thank you, NVIDIA. I'm okay with a red team and a purple team. I'm okay with the Boosteroid and AMD. No, thank you, NVIDIA. No, thank you. So I have to switch to red team, to 7900 XT. But look, I hold nothing against you that you love NVIDIA, dude. I know you love NVIDIA. You told me. As a matter of fact, you and Shuki had this huge debate, back and forth, ping pong, about NVIDIA versus AMD. And if you love NVIDIA, just like Jose, I know Jose loves NVIDIA. And I hold nothing against him that he loves NVIDIA. And I know you love NVIDIA, but please don't get butthurt, man. I hope you're not butthurt. Please. He might be a little bit of a butthurtness. That's okay. You can come back here for a therapy session. We'll turn you into a AMD fanboy. Look, Jose took it like a man. He's like, I'm going to defend my NVIDIA. I'm going to defend my leather jacket. Proudly, I'm wearing this leather jacket. And I respect that. When people like defend their product, I respect that. That's a loyalty. Wow. Said, I proudly wear this tight leather jacket from NVIDIA. Listen, I hope nobody gets offended, okay? If I have called you an NVIDIA fanboy and you don't like it, my apologies, dude, for real. You know, I'll just call you a fan of NVIDIA, you know. Or NVIDIA lover. I don't know. NVIDIA supporter, I don't know. I'm your bully and your therapist, that's right. I work in mysterious ways. This is the way I work. I work in all kinds of different ways. I'm like, it's like you love me, but you hate me, but you love me, but you hate me, but you can't live without me. It's like you need me, like no matter what. Like, fuck, I hate this fucking guy, but I also love this fucking guy. It's a predicament. But I can't live without him. And I need him. That's me. That's who I am. The full package is here. That's right. Anyway, let's continue. But listen, I don't want anybody to have, like, the whole point of having this community is I honestly don't want anybody to feel bad. I don't want you guys to have a, like, oh God, he called me a fanboy. You know, I don't want you guys to have that feeling, you know. Because that's not my intent. My intent is not to make you feel bad. You know what I mean? Even though I can easily trigger people to feel bad. I have that, listen, I'm pretty good at, like, living in people's heads. I'm pretty good at giving people sleepless nights. Oh, trust me. Rent-free. Nobody does it better than this guy. The way I rattle people's cages, nobody does it better than me. Oh, trust me. The way I sneak inside your skin, ooh, super easy. Rent-free. But I love you. Okay? I love you guys. But sometimes I have to bully you to get something out of you. To get you to commit like a mistress, you know? I operate like a dominatrix. I love you, but You will have to bend over for me backwards. What is this? Area 51? Is this Area 51? Hold on, we found the Area 51. How do we exit? Area 51. Okay, open the gate. Alright, aliens. Aliens are here. We got the aliens. We got the aliens. In a desert, we have them.
Iron Rue, this is Base. The mine has just reported your arrival. Proceed to the delivery point and prepare to unload. Over.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I hope you have a headphones on, Jose. I don't want your wife to hear this. The last thing your wife needs to hear is some female voice saying, "Prepare to unload, Jose." I hope you got the headphones on, bro. It's the last thing she wants to hear. Prepare to unload from some female voice. Oh, I love this game already. Oh, this is 10 out of 10, bro. Prepare to unload. Oh, I'll definitely prepare right now. Jesus. Prepare to unload.
Base, this is Iron Rue, confirming arrival time at the mine. Gonna find a place to park the rig and unload. Over.
Gonna find a place for you and me. We're gonna find a place for you and me so I can unload. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, you can't make this up, man. Read the text. The crew at the mine can lend me a hand so I can unload for them. The crew at the mine can lend me a hand so I can unload for them. Oh my God, bro. This is like an Australian porn truck, bro. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, man. Lord have mercy. Oh, God. Hey, I love you, Australia. That's how you guys do it down under. Down under, man. Oh, you clipped it? Thank you, Jose. Whew. Wow. All right, let's unload. Good God. This is hilarious. How do I autocomplete? Press the X. X. Complete the delivery. I did. So what now? Approach the kiosk. Where's the kiosk? Oh my Lord. Where's the kiosk? Oh, is that the kiosk over there? Oh, I made the money. I made the money. The money. You know, I'm gonna use my controller. I mean, I'm not gonna use a controller. Hold on. I'm gonna use a mouse and keyboard, man. It's just better with a mouse and keyboard. Honestly. Return to the company's base. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not gonna use the controller. I'm not gonna use the controller. I'm not gonna use the controller. I'm gonna use the mouse and keyboard. Where's my mouse? What's going on? What the hell happened to my mouse? What? Hold on. Okay, I got it. They do have actually. They do have a automatic preset. By the way, I was wrong. It is there, and it's right here. So I apologize to developers. I was wrong. They do have a. They do have a preset. But you got to go to the controller presets. Okay, so this is how it works. You have to click on a controller presets. So there is a automatic detection, plug and play. So it does exist, Jose and Shuki and Brendan. So if you're on the PC, they do have that. Okay. So I can apologize when I'm wrong. When I'm wrong, yeah, I have no problem apologizing. It's no problem for me. I'm a fair guy, you know. But only if you can prove me wrong. If you can prove me wrong, you'll have my apologies. No problem, dude. See? Now it's smooth as a butter. See? You can also adjust the sensitivity.
Iron Roo, this is Base. What's your status? Over.
Base, unload complete. I'm already on my way out of the mine. Over.
Great job, Iron Roo. That wraps it up for this run. Head on back to the highway, and we'll call it a day. Watch out for the rough tracks on your way out. Safe travels. Over and out.
All right. Hold on. That's how you turn the lights. That's the brakes. This is a good game. This is a good game. I give this game a 2 thumbs up, man. This is good. It's a good demo, dude. I like it. All right, that's the end of the demo. It's pretty good, actually. Mostly positive. Yeah. Developer Truck World Studio. It's coming soon. Not bad. Not bad. They got my support. I like it. You see? It's good. Way better than please don't even, do I have to mention the name? Way better. Way better. Way better. Way better. Way better. Stunningly, 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 stunningly better. Way better. Stunningly, way better. Amazingly, 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 amazingly better than Alaskan Road Trucker. Way better. All right, so that's it. That's the end of this live stream. We'll play some more World of Tanks. I'll be back. I'll be back shortly. Okay. So I have to end this live stream because I cannot play World of Tanks, and then it's misleading and it says, you know, Australia Truck World or Truck World Australia. You know, I can't mislead. So I have to end this live stream because it would be really bad if I was to just jump in on World of Tanks 2.0 and then they see Truck World Australia. Yeah. But Truck World Australia, it's good. Honestly, I like it. It's good. I'll have to delete this because I already played the demo. No reason for me to play it again. You know. Now I'll keep it. It's only 6 gigabytes. I'll keep it. Let it stay there. It's fine. So yeah, Truck World Australia first hole. Check out the demo. The demo, it's only available on Xbox and PC. Xbox and PC. It's not available on PlayStation. I don't know why, but it's not available on PC. Let's see what they're saying before I go. Today we'd like to show you more work in progress location. These are small towns and south, and yes, in the distance you can already spot the ocean. Cool. Cool. All right. Well, can't wait to see what the full version product looks like. Because this is the only game that we have right now that's trucking in Australia. So, it'll be interesting to see how the full version is. So far, so good. Yeah, 2 thumbs up. I like the demo. And I looked at the Steam. People are giving it a mostly positive. Mostly positive. So, yeah. It's mostly positive. It's mostly positive, so that's good. So the name of developer is Truck World Studio. So Truck World Studio is the name of the company that developed this game. Truck World Studio. Publisher, it's a Hype Train Digital. So Truck World Studio is the developer, and Hypertrain Digital is the publisher. So there you have it. These guys right here. Truck World Studio, developer, and Hypertrain Digital, publisher. So, all right, Truck World Studio. Keep it up. I wish you guys best of luck. Please get in touch with me. I like what you guys are doing. As long as you guys can accept the feedback, unlike the other developers, who I mentioned. I can work with anybody as long as they can take the criticism, constructive criticism, If NVIDIA would listen to me, if NVIDIA would remove the playtime limit, maybe I would have given them the feedback, a good positive feedback. Maybe I would join them. Maybe I would be a partner with them if they would listen. But the problem with NVIDIA, they don't listen. Like GeForce Now doesn't listen. They're just like, no, we're gonna do our own thing. We believe you should pay $20 a month, and we believe you should pay an additional $6 for added playtime. Even though our servers are not accessible, you cannot access them, we still believe you should pay. So it's hard for me to support a company like NVIDIA, GeForce Now, because, come on, what I mean? They're so greedy, man. It's not even funny, man. It's not even funny. It's sad. It is sad how greedy the company is, man. But, I don't want to upset Desperado here with his beloved leather jacket. All right, guys, I'll be back. I'll be back later. All right. I'll be back shortly. Shortly. How shortly? I don't know. Like maybe half an hour or an hour or something like that.